Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. Randall Grichuk plated 3 runs on the day as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 4-3. Matt Moore grabbed his second win of the year, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 3-1. The Houston Astros got 18 hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 2-1. Chris Archer collected win number 3 this year, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 7-2. The Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-6. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 13-6. The Padres smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-4. Sandy Alcantara won his first game of the season, leading Miami past the Mets 1-0. Mike Foltynewicz earned the win, his 4th this season, as Atlanta downed the Phillies 2-0. Jason Kipnis drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Indians past the Cubs 8-1. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-2. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-1. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 1-0. Brian Shaw got his second W of the season as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 4-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Chris Bassett will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now in the box, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Seattle, center fielder, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gene Segura, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Next for Seattle, Nelson Cruz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. Joyce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Jonathan Lucroy get it going. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs, and he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Lucroy.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Haniger in pursuit, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's always a long ball threat. Currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Chris Davis.
And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
1-2 now. The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Segura with a sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that?
Batting fifth, first baseman, Olson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Olson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 lined hard to center field. That gets down and the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Striding in for Oakland, Bruce Maxwell. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is a foul ball. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone 2 for 8. Hernandez comes set. Here he comes 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Powell at third with 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Segura into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. For the A's scratch for 1 on the strength of this RBI triple. We played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Powell's under it. 1 out.
Batting 8, first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. Chapman brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. D. Gordon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. Knuckles into the zone for a strike. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Powell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Steve Lombardozzi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week.